This one simple thing could be stopping your dance school growth. Just one simple thing. And what is it? Well, hi, my name is Sarah and I am founder of The Dance Den. I am a business coach and I help dance and theatre school owners to grow and scale their school on their terms. So, what is this one elusive thing that could be stunting the school growth? It's quite simply reflection. That's all it is. Like holding a mirror up to you and going, oh, what is this magical thing? Reflection. And I think what happens as dance school owners or as performing arts school owners, we turn around and we're just so busy and it's from one thing to the next thing to the next thing. And we just go, oh, it's all this going on, that we forget to just stop and breathe for a moment and look back as to what worked, what didn't, what could we change, what would we do differently, what would make us more money, what would give us less stress, what would make it easier, what would make it simpler, what would save me more time. All of these questions that happen on a reflection are absolutely crucial to your growth. So let's just say you do a performance, a show, okay? And in that show, there was a few little things that went wrong. You troubleshoot, you fought. You know what I mean, right? Okay. And you got there to the end and then you break for summer and off you go. All's wonderful. And then you start to plan for next year's show and you go, what happened there? What did we do? We don't quite remember. It's really important, especially after any debrief, to have that moment of stop. What can we do better? And all those questions that I've already told you, okay? Because what happens then is that you really start to dig down and analyze and improve, okay? Because if you keep doing the same thing time and time and time again, you're going to keep getting the same response. And we want to grow. We want to improve. We want things to be different. We want things to be easier. They're not necessarily going to be that unless we make the changes to what is not working. Now, on that other flip side, okay, what if it is working? What if it is doing amazing? Okay, then we need to reflect on what we're doing right, because then we can go, that's working. Can we do more of it? Can we make more money if we ran another one of these events? Can we duplicate what we're doing here in this other scenario? Are there elements that we can take from there to there and make that one just as successful as this one? And until you really dig down into those questions, it's only then do you realize, let's tweak this, let's try that. And then the next time you run that event or do that one thing or create that system or whatever it is that you're doing, and it goes, oh, that actually worked a bit better. Brilliant. Let's keep that and let's work on this next thing. So what happens then is the accumulation, it's the compound effect. Accumulate. I ran my dance school for 24 years and by the time I finished, I'd probably done 30 plus shows easy. And by the time I finished, I had it nailed down to a fine art. I mean, to the point where I chose to call my shows on the technical side because I enjoyed it, okay? But that's the only job I did on the show. I didn't run around, headless chicken doing all of these things because my aim was to make me redundant on my shows. And I did it, basically. Well, I would have if I hadn't chosen to call the show, but that was my choice because that's what I enjoyed. But you can get there, but you can only get there by going, right, okay, this crazy thing happened on this show, right? So how do we avoid that happening on the next one? What do we need to put in place as either a blocker or a safeguarding or a should X happen, then Y? Like if you ever used automation in your business, like Zapier or Zapier, however you call it, okay, then there's always the equation, if this, then that. This is the automation that will kick in, okay? Now, it's no different in your reflection of what you do. This happened, therefore, this was the reaction. So the next time you come to do it, if this should happen, this is what these other people will do, or this is what we have in place to make sure that this doesn't ever happen again. And with that, you get such clarity and things become so much easier. And when things are easier, you can really concentrate on the growth of the school in whatever form that may be for you. So let me ask the question. Are you spending time to reflect on what is truly working in your business?